This example says I am currently twice my sister's age. 30 years from now, I'll be 1¼ times her age. So how old am I now? Okay, well this question is different from the others in a number of ways. First of all, it doesn't mention a number, so there is no clear indication of what your variable should represent. But let's look at the things that we have in this problem. Things that we will have to deal with in this problem include my current age. Okay, these are all different unknowns. My current age, my sister's current age, my age in 30 years, and my sister's age in 30 years. Okay, so look at what you're asked for. How old am I now? Okay, so let's talk about what's happening currently. That's what we're trying to find out. Now, it does say my current age, and how old am I now? That might suggest to you that that should be your x. My current age should be your x. But let's stick with the current part of it. And I think it's always better in these questions to let the smaller number be x. Okay? Because then we're talking about multiplication or addition. If we let a large number be x, then we're going to have to divide or subtract. So I think we should let my sister's current age be x because she's younger. Okay? I'm currently twice her age. I'm twice as old as she is. So I'm going to say let my sister's current age be x. Okay? Now, that's a choice you make, but I always think go with the smallest number in the question. If you can tell what the smallest number is going to be, smallest quantity, let x represent that. Okay, now it says that I am currently twice her age. So my current age, my age right now, is twice her age. Okay, so that would mean it's got to be 2x. If her age is x, then my current age would be 2x. Okay, well, in 30 years, so let's say you ask yourself what age you are now. Let's say you're 16 now. In 30 years, you'll be 30 plus 16, so your current age plus 30. Okay, well, if my current age is 2x, then in 30 years, it'll be 2x plus 30. Okay. My sister's age in 30 years, well, if her age right now is x, 30 years from now, it'll be x plus 30. Oh, what have I done? Let me get that back for you. Sorry about that. Okay. X plus 30. Okay. So now we have all the quantities that we're going to require. So I am currently twice my sister's age. Well, we've already taken into account that information, 2x and x. That's taken that into account. Now, 30 years from now, I will be 1¼ times her age. Okay, so my age in 30 years will be 1¼ times her age. We haven't used that yet, so let's use that fact. So my age in 30 years, my age in 30 years will be 1¼ times her age. Okay, so let's see if we can put some math on that. Okay, and then we'll be able to go from there. So, my age in 30 years, that part of it, we know what that part of it is. That part of it is 2x plus 30. Will be, well, will be is a little bit like the verb. It's a future tense of the verb is, so it's just equals. In mathematics terms, it's equals. 1¼ times, okay, 1¼ is, if you prefer to make it 1.25, you can make it 1.25 because we're going to use it in multiplication, times her age. Okay, times her age in 30 years. Hopefully that's obvious, but if not, then I apologize for the confusion. 1 1/4 times her age. So 1 1/4 times, we've got that 1.25 parentheses, her age in 30 years is going to be x plus 30. Okay, and here's our mathematical expression. So we've taken the English and we've turned it into a mathematical equation. Okay, so from here on, we're just going to multiply, or we're just going to solve the equation. So there's nothing to be done on this side, so 2x plus 30 is equal to, on this side we have to multiply the 1.25, we're going to distribute it in here, so it's going to be 1.25 times x, and 1.25 times 30, you can check that on your calculator, is going to be 37.5. Okay, quarter of 30, that's 1 1/4 times 30. So 1 times 30 is 30, a quarter of 30, 30 divided by 4 would be 7.5. So it'll be your 1 times 30 is 30 plus 7.5, 37.5. Okay, now we want to do a little bit more here. We want to isolate the x's. So let's take this 1.25x and move it that way. And of course, anything that changes its position, changes its place relative to the equal sign. We also changes sign. And if we want x's to move to the left, then the numbers have to move to the right. So we'll take the 30 and move it that way as well. And the 30 will also have to change sign. Okay, so anything that changes sides, you want numbers on one side, letters on the other side. Anything that changes the sign of the equal sign, it changes the side of the equal sign, we have to change the sign. So 2x, we're keeping it on the left, it's going to be 2x. Now the 1.25x, we're moving it across, so it changes sign. So 1.25x becomes negative 1.25x is equal to, so we've moved 1.25x, we have 37.5, and then this 30 we're moving across. So move it across becomes minus 30. And we have 2x minus 1.25x, that's 0.75x. And on the other side we have 37.5 minus 30 is 7.5. Okay, now 0.75x equals 7.5, so let's divide both sides by 0.75. The last thing you do when solving these equations is to divide by the number in front of x. By 0.75, 7.5 divided by 0.75. So that's going to go away, and this is going to be x is equal to 7.5 divided by 0.75 is 10. Okay, x equals 10. Now what was x? X was my sister's current age. Okay, so that's my sister's current age. Now, the question was, how old am I now? Well, right now I'm 2 times her age. So my current age will be 2x. So 2 times x, so 20. So that's the answer to the question. Now, let's just check if it makes sense. Because it says, the question, if we go back and read the question, 30 years from now, I'll be 1 1/4 times her age. So 30 years from now. Okay, so 30 years from now, I'll be, okay, I'm 20 now. If I add 30, 20 plus 30 is 50. 30 years from now, she'll be Well, if she's 10 now, 10 plus 30 years from now is 40. And the question suggested that 30 years from now, I'll be 1 1/4 times her age. Okay, so let's just see, is that true? If I'm 50 and she's 40, if we divide that in, it's going to be 5/4, which is 1 1/4. So I'll be 1 1/4 times her age. That's what we predicted would be. Okay, so 1 1/4. Okay. And although on video you can't see me, those of you who are in class and who are watching this know that I'm not 20. I haven't been 20 for about 4 years. Okay? I hope you enjoy the rest of the work.